I'm Terry, and today we're going to take you through a powerful vinyasa flow. So let's get started in child's pose. Begin to deepen your breath. So I'm doing a little mat cleaning here. Okay. Drop anything that's going on in your mind. Notice all the sensation in your body today. Notice how you feel as your breath travels through your body. See how much you can let go and just be here. Keep focusing on your inhales and exhales. Press back to downward facing dog. Take some time to walk out your dog, bending one knee and then the other. Find stillness in your down dog. Press down into your feet, press down into your hands. Lift your hips up and away towards the back of the room, towards the ceiling, thighs towards the back of the room. Press your mat towards the front of the room. Breathe out. Take lots of little steps up to the top of your mat for ragdoll. It's nice to bend your knees generously for this first ragdoll, especially if you're practicing in the morning. Allowing your upper body to just drop down towards your mat, crown of your head, like a bowling ball dropping towards your mat. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Press into your feet. Straighten your legs just as much as it feels good to you. Rolling your inner thighs towards the back of the room. Take another big breath in. With your exhale, release your hands. And start rolling all the way up, nice and slowly. Feeling every single vertebra on the way up. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. Reach up, breathe in. Bow all the air out, nice long exhale. Take a big breath in as you come to a halfway lift. Stay for your exhale. Breathe in, lengthen hips to crown of head, fold. Rise. Bow. Half lift. Chaturanga. Or all the way to your belly. Cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Walk or fly to the top of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Rise. Bow. Half lift. High plank. Shifting your weight front to back, side to side. Pulling your belly button up into your spine, lifting your belly button up and in towards your heart. Come forward, low plank. Upward facing dog and stay there. Really press into the tops of your feet. Lift your knees. Draw your heart through towards the front of the room. Loop your shoulders down and back. Press your hands down, lift your shoulders away from your hands. And downward facing dog. Say, ah. Breathe in. Sorry, I'm coming off a cold. Breathe out. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Take your time to settle down into your warrior one. Using your inhales and exhales to make little movements to make this warrior one yours, to make it nice in your body. Really press into the back edge of your left foot. Pull your front side of your body into your back side of your body. Draw your shoulders down and back. Reach up high and flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one, same thing. Play with it. It's nice to have your feet nice and wide here. Gives you a more stability base, more stable base. Yeah, just sit as low as you can. Play with it. Notice that you're letting your breath move you in the pose. One more big breath in and flow. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step or fly your hands. Come up to a halfway lift. Keep your hands grazing your mat. Sit as low as you can. Bring your toes to touch. Utkatasana. If your toes are touching, your knees are touching. Press your weight into your heels. Look down, make sure you can see your toes, and if not, slide your knees back towards the back of the room. Sit a little bit lower. Breathe in. A little bit lower. Breathe in all the way down to your mat. Graceful as you can, come into boat pose. Now this can be hands behind your lower, right above your knees. And your chest open nice and high towards the sky, like there's a string attached to your chest, floating your chest straight up to the sky. Shoulder blades down and in towards each other, toes flexed back at you, or you can have your arms open. You can straighten through your legs. Low boat, breathe out. High boat, breathe in. Low boat, breathe out. High boat, breathe in. Low boat, breathe out. Using your core. Low boat. And then come through as gracefully as you can. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Keep that engagement that you found in your core during that boat series. Lift your right leg up, step through, warrior one. Warrior two. Again, sitting as low as you can. Really find a new place. See if you have a default place where you always go, and see if with your inhales and exhales, just by making little minor shifts, if you can find a new place. Clasp your hands at your low back. Inhale, lift your heart. Humble warrior, pressing down into your back edge of your left foot. Keeping a nice bend in your right leg. Drop your head. Hug your right hip in toward the midline of your body. pressing into your feet to rise up using your core, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. Find your most powerful warrior today. Take your gaze right out over your fingertips, fiercely like, I got this. Draw your hands together behind your back, lift your heart, and pressing into your feet, humble warrior. Really pull your left hip into midline. Be careful not to drop your Uddiyana Bandha, belly button pulling up and in towards your heart. Press into your feet to rise up. Use your core. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Let that be a nice stretch. And flow, hands to your mat. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Bring your toes to touch. Walk your feet in about 6 inches toward your face. Really press into your hands and lift your right leg up. Bend your right knee, stack your right hip over your left. Keep a squareness to your shoulders, so your right hand is pressing into the mat and you're lifting away from it as much as your left. Now, bring your left hand a little closer to the center of your mat. And if you want to, go ahead and flip your dog here. Just rolling open, pressing into both feet, lifting your heart to the sky. You want your feet hips distance apart, knees facing the back of the room, and you just keep lifting up and open. Press down into your left hand to lift up and away from it, and come on back to a high plank. Shift your weight to your right hand, side plank or gate. Your right knee can be down. Feet either arches pressing into each other or lift your top leg. You don't have any reason not to try that, because if you fall over in your home, you're not on a video. So go for it. I'll go for it too. Whee! And chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Shorten your stance again. Lift your left leg to the sky. Bend, stack, open. See how much you can get your left hip up over your right. Stay here, or go ahead and flip your dog again. You might end up on your neighbor's mat if you have friends over. That's okay. Nice bend in your right elbow. Lifting up into your right hip up higher to meet your left hip. Yeah. Come on back over. Left hand down, side plank. Another thing you can do is tree your right leg on top of your left calf. And then press your left hand down, lift your right hand up, open your heart to the sky. Really draw your shoulder blades together, and chaturanga or downward facing dog. Lift your right leg to the sky, step it through to a crescent lunge, and come on up. Another thing, again, train tracking your legs so that they're not on a single tightrope line is nice here. You can sit down to it, into it. Bring your left arm forward and your right arm back. Open up to the right. Really press into your feet. Sit as low as you can. Keep opening your heart to the right side wall. Lifting your heart, lifting your core, setting your gaze. Bring your right hand back to center. And open up into Warrior Two. This time, side angle, right elbow to your right thigh. Just take the left hand right over your left ear today. So you have a nice line of energy coming from your edge of your left foot all the way out your left fingertips. Keep your drishti to the left side wall, sit a little lower. And just for today, take your left hand back now. Grab anything you can at your waist, your shirt, your pants, your hip crease, and then just open your left arm up. Your left arm. Open your left side up. Breathe into it. Nice long neck. Lifting up and away from your right leg. And Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow. Left leg to the sky. Step it through. Crescent lunge. Get into your best, deepest crescent of this day. They're different every day. Always listen to your body. Hands to heart center. Right arm out in front of you. Left arm open to the back wall. Sit a little deeper. Set your gaze. That was a reminder to me. Setting your gaze is really going to keep you steady. Come back through to Warrior Two. See, that was a little poem. Come back through to Warrior Two. Yeah, corny. Side angle. And the same thing, reaching for the front of the room. Right elbow over your right ear. Nice long stretch through your right side body. Good day to that side. Okay, right hand back behind you. And then open up. See if you can get your right shoulder up over your left shoulder. Really breathe into it. Enjoy it. Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow. Or come to downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky. Step it through to a Warrior One. And then just pressing into your left foot, bending your right knee, come on up into an eagle. Right leg over. Squeeze your legs together, right arm under. Square your hips to the front of your room. Sit a little lower. Pull your front side body into your back side body, like you're leaning up against a wall. Nice straight back. Release, rise up. Breathe in. Bow, empty all the air out. Come to a halfway lift. High plank to low. Or skip the vinyasa and come to up, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, step it through, warrior one. And then you know where we're going this time. Left leg over. Left arm under. Nice balancing, stillness, finding posture of eagle. Good, release. Stand tall at the top of your mat. Arms open, palms open, eyes can be closed. Feel the energy coming up through your feet, all the way up through your body. And then come into tree by placing your right foot either in a kickstand, at your shin, or at your upper thigh. Press your left leg back into your right foot, press your right foot back into your, left leg. And then reach your branches high. Imagine that you're hugging every single muscle and bone into the midline of your body to engage everything, and then reach high. From the power of that integration, reach high. Your left foot pressing down like you're just sending roots all the way down through your mat, down into the earth. And then you reach up and high away from that and come down. Other side. Left leg into your left foot into your right thigh, right calf, your mat. Good. Once you find your stability and your roots planting through your right foot, reach up. Open your heart. You can look up, grow taller, send branches taller. You can reach up and back if you like. And this is a nice place to play with going up and back, because if you're going to come out of it, you're just going to stop and drop down. Good. Okay, top of your mat. Breathe in, reach up, look up, bow, send all the air out. Come to a halfway lift and take your vinyasa. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, say ha. If you want to. Come to high plank, low plank, high plank, downward facing dog. Again, high plank, low plank, high plank. Kate, how many more?
I'm at 50.
Downward facing dog. She said 50. She didn't.
Let's do 10 total. Actually, 11. 11 is my favorite number.
Oh, good. This is 3. And why is that? 4.
Long story, too long for this video.
Well, it might make everybody happy to hear a story during these.
But I got married in the 11th month. We'll go with that.
Okay. I think that was 5.
That was 5.
Wasn't it your soccer number too?
We're over
6?
halfway. It was.
I thought that was going to be your answer.
All about
7.
me.
You were engaged in the 11th month.
I was.
8, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Keep pressing down, press up and away, press back to down dog, keep your form or come to your knees. Kind of late to tell you that because we're on the last one. And downward facing dog. Okay, now you just let yourself lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands beside you, palms facing up. Head to one side. And this is like a belly shavasana where you just let go. Take your head to the other side. Again, seeing if you can just drop everything here. Literally, figuratively, emotionally. Nice. Now flip your palms back over to face your mat. Bring your forehead to the front of your mat. And lift everything else up and away as you press your hip bones down. Locust. Nice and long here. Press your feet back. Send the crown of your head forward. Lift up with inhale. Stay with exhale. Open your collarbones. And down you go. Send your feet side to side in a windshield wipery kind of motion just to release that. And then since your feet are conveniently up there, go ahead and reach around and grab your ankles. Press yourself up into a bow. Imagine that you can stamp your feet on the ceiling, press your thighs into your mat, and you can rock front to back if you didn't eat in the last hour. And just open up as much as your body wants to today. And come down. Yeah, windshield wipering if you'd like. I just found a position I just kind of want to stay in. So that means it's time to get going again. Best upward facing dog of your day. Downward facing dog. Now play with me here. Look forward. Bend your knees. Step or fly through your hands. Come onto your back. I'm sure that looks as good on the video as it feels. Okay, and then right away press up into a bridge. Let your collarbones open up. You're lifting your hips by pressing down. It's the pressing down and connecting to earth and lifting up and away that makes this happen. Now you can stay here, or you can press your hands back behind you. Send the fingertips out just a little bit to the side. Yeah, Kate's already up there. And then press down to come up into a wheel. It's a lot of leg action. You're allowing your head to drop, heart to open. And come down slowly. Find Supta Baddha Konasana, excuse me, or take your feet wide, knees together. Nice place to notice how alive you feel, what you've created in your body. The reason we keep coming back to our mats. The awakening, the de-stressing. It's nice to notice, like you did when you were in child's pose. Notice how you feel. With a lot of gratitude that we threw our core work in with boat early on, hug your knees into your chest. Rock around a little bit, if you'd like. And then come into happy baby. Bringing your arms through your legs, grabbing the outsides of your feet or the insides for happy dead bug. And then let your upper body release. Draw your knees down towards your armpits. And you can find stillness here, or you can rock side to side. Really nice counter to those bridges and wheels that we just did. Now simply take your right leg over your left, cross at your knees, grab your feet, grab your feet, the feet. Reach underneath, see if you can grab the outside of your feet. And then draw your knees down toward your chest. A little bit more of a hip opener on the right side than the left. So get your knees in a position where you can feel it in your right hip. Change sides. Know that one side's going to feel easier than the other. That's your more open side. We're not aligned exactly evenly. Oh yeah, I can really feel that this morning in my left hip. So let's say you're feeling it pretty intensely, then breathe into it. Imagine you can send your inhales and exhales into your hip. For more intensity, knees drawing in towards your body. So the further away you keep your knees from your chest, the less intense it's gonna feel. Nice. Unravel. Roll to the side a bit. Sneak a drink if you want to. Come up to a seat. And take a forward fold. Knees can be bent here. It's really nice to place your elbows underneath your knees. Lead with your heart. And just feel this release in your low back. It was a thing for me when I started yoga for the pose to look like I thought it should. And I think that's why I can't say enough. It's more about how you feel than that your pose looks perfect. It's way more about how your body feels in the pose, how deeply your breath is flowing. That's where you're going to really reap the benefits of yoga. Okay, come on back down onto your mat. Come into either a nice inversion with your legs straight up with your toes flexed towards you, or into a shoulder stand. Making sure if you choose shoulder stand that your weight's in your shoulders and not in your neck. Now, if Kate wants to, she can just swing her legs back into plow, allowing your toes to just fall with gravity toward her mat. They don't have to get there. And then she can draw her knees into her forehead or her ears. It's a nice, challenging breath position. So breathe deeply. If you chose knees to ears, knees to forehead, breathe into it. And then letting yourself roll all the way down to your mat. Almost all the way down. Plant your feet, hips distance apart. Take your arms out to a T. Okay. And then let your legs just fall to the left. Dristi can stay straight up above you or to your right shoulder. You want your shoulder blades pressing into the mat here. You can pick up your left foot if you'd like and get a little bit more by drawing your right leg a little closer to the mat, closer to the front of the mat. Nice side body stretch on your right side. Again, keeping your long, deep inhales, breathing into it. Slowly unravel and change sides. Allow your legs to fall right. Use your right foot if you'd like to encourage your left leg closer to the mat. Come back to center. Lengthen your legs out. Take a nice overhead stretch. And then clasp your elbows overhead. So your triceps, your biceps are framing your face. And let your body just settle down into your mat. Take a couple breaths here.
It's a really nice pose if you realize you forgot to put deodorant on.
Oh. I thought she was going to say, and I like that better actually, is it's nice if your shoulders are tight. There you go. Okay. I don't notice that you forgot to put deodorant on, just so you're not worried about me. Okay, let everything go. Shavasana. You see how Kate had her mind and her body and her spirit all really, she was connected there. Whether you're having a deep thought or a light thought, it doesn't matter. You just let go. Oh. Okay, stay here if you can, as long as you can. There's a lot of benefits in staying in Shavasana. If you're ready to get going, hug your knees into your chest. Roll to your right side and just take another breath to rest here. I used to think it would be nice to lie on my mat and just stay there in a little, it'd be a good sleeping position. Until we were moving from Connecticut to North Carolina, and the air mattress deflated, and I had to sleep on the floor like this, and I found out that no, I don't want to be here all night. Roll yourself up to a seat. So you do really want to get going with your day, as tempting as it is to stay there. Close your eyes. Come back to how you feel. It truly is the reason you'll keep coming back to yoga. Somebody's on a motorcycle outside today. Okay, hands to heart center, that's a first for us. Thumbs to your forehead center. And we bow to you, and we bow to each other, and you bow to us as we say, Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for joining us. Please come back again. Hit subscribe if you like us. Leave us a comment. Have a great day.